First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Hi, I'm Daniel Hill, and welcome to my Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. You can find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media. Later.com, which by far has the best Instagram blog on the planet, had a really good breakdown of the history of Instagram TV, why it hasn't caught on as much as Instagram thought it would, and what are some of the recent changes that have caused it to really finally start to catch on. This is an excellent article, and I definitely recommend that everyone take a look at it. One of the cool things about it is it breaks down where Instagram TV went wrong, and I'll tell you exactly where it was. The fact that people who created the content specifically for the IGTV platform didn't see the engagement that was required to make this completely new form of content and went right back to YouTube. I 100% agree with this analysis. It has a very steep learning curve and it takes dedicated time and resources to master making vertical video because you can't reuse that video on any other platform. But Instagram came up with a solution, and it makes total sense. They now put previews of IGTV posts in the regular feed. What that does is increase the opportunity for people to see that you have an IGTV video without going directly to IGTV. This makes a lot of sense. They also point out some of the flaws with IGTV, including a lack of search. I never thought about that before, but it totally makes sense. You can only look at IGTV videos that are suggested to you in the feed, or if you go to a particular person's profile to see their IGTV posts. You can't search for IGTV posts from last night's Knicks game, for instance. That's kind of a frustrating thing if you are looking for specific content on the IGTV platform. However, they definitely say that more IGTV previews in the Instagram feed are going to help the platform grow entirely. So if this is something you've been experimenting with, keep doing it. Or if you haven't, this might be a really good time to start getting into it a little bit more. And now on to the question of the day.
Today's question is, why should I use stories if I'm already making regular posts on Instagram? What's so great about Instagram stories?
One of the things that's really changed over the time we've had Instagram stories is the way we've used it to build up engagement. Let me explain. If you post something on Instagram and people want to make a comment on it, everyone will see the comment that they made. That's a good thing and a bad thing. But what if you wanted the response to be a little bit more private? That's where Instagram stories are really cool. Whatever I post on my Instagram story, people can reply to, and I'm the only one who sees that. That helps me in a couple of different ways. Number one, it lets me know who my true fans are, people who are actually really interested in engaging with my content and are watching what I'm doing on a regular basis. Number two, that helps me also by rewarding my content in that person's algorithmic feed. What that means is, because that person likes my content and engages with it, Instagram will show them more of my content, and that's a win for me. So that's a good thing. It also gives you a chance for real-world feedback. You can put, for instance, a poll or ask a question and get people's responses by using your Instagram stories with the stickers. The more people who engage and respond using those stickers, the more real-time, real-world feedback you have about what your followers are interested in or want to know about. Instagram stories are one of the best ways to engage and build a following on Instagram. That's it for today's flash briefing. Thank you to everyone who joined my webinar last night about how to build an audience using the Amazon Echo flash briefing services. If you would like to see me give that talk publicly, please let me know where there are some upcoming events that I could speak at. I would love to do this presentation for you and your audience. Thanks for listening.